I got a question on how to do these little falsetto flips that John Mayer, Billy Joel, Elton John, Paul McCartney, a lot of these guys do. And it's very popular to do these in pop music and sounds really good. So I'm going to try and teach you. And using the song Rocket Man. So the lyric is just Rocket Man. And we're going to practice this to jump, in this case, from a D to a G. So a D is very much in a guy's like chest resonance range. G is up a little bit closer generally to a head tone kind of range. All right, it's kind of when you start to get towards your head resonance, when you get up towards like F sharp, G, G sharp up there. So you're always going to start whenever you're doing this in chest resonance. So usually below, let's say, a G sharp when you're doing this. So here we go. Man. So that is man, D to G, D, G. So you're going D to G, and it's usually, again, the fifth is a lot of times what people are jumping when they're doing this little falsetto flip. And the way that you're going to do this is that you're just basically going to close down your throat. So for instance, we start on more of an open throat vowel, meaning you're kind of keeping a very open kind of throat, like a sort of the shape that your throat is in when you make a ah sound. You're keeping that on a meh, meh. So that's got very open, and then meh, and then you're very much you kind of like just close your chords. You kind of just squeeze them a bit, and it usually would be kind of considered bad technique, and it is sort of bad technique because your voice is breaking, right? But it's just breaking in a beautiful way this time. You'll notice this more when you do open vowels to like more of a closed sound, versus if we went on a E. So you don't notice the big difference. E, because E is already a closed vowel, right? E and U are the two closed kind of vowels, where your throat is more in a closed position when you're singing them. It just kind of has to be. So you don't notice this as much if you went E or ooh. So you notice, a change a bit, but you don't notice that huge flip that you do on that same kind of big flip there. So basically, again, you're just kind of closing. So if you're going and you kind of did that, whatever you you're kind of making that sound. You're basically going from open, and then you're trying to go like squeeze your chords together to the point that it just kind of flips. So you can really practice, doing that to get it down. Man, and, E, ooh. So generally you're going to want to stay around a certain kind of range in your voice in order to make this happen really well. Hope this helps you guys out.